Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 18 of Let's Platinum Danganronpa 1, 2, Reload. Alright, let's go into, if I could move, god this thing is so annoying, so like, there, the library. Alright, here we go. A new area has been unlocked. Alright, let's talk to, who are we going to start with? I think I put Toko if I'm not mistaken. Hifumi, Byakuya, Toko, and Kyoko. Alright, let's talk to Hifumi first. I'm absolutely shocked. How come? They have all these books here and not one copy of any of my works. Well, yeah, why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just don't get it. Not at all. I did too get it. And with a face like yours, and anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Wow. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author.
No, nothing.
Now hear this. Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
No.
My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. Okay, I think Toko... I put Byakuya. I'm going to do Toko first. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking.
No, nothing.
Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books, young adult, that sort of stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action. The lady doth protest too much is a famous line from something. I don't know where. But I'll let someone figure that out for me. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action. Boy-on-boy? I don't care if it's an anime... If it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth. Throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Grr, you've insulted me. You've insulted my honor. Those two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, so basically clicking on either of them gets you effectively the same, conversation, but from different perspectives. Alright, let's speak to Mr. Togami here. But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Thinking out loud. Alright, Kyoko. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. Okay, that's it. Now we're going to examine this very obvious-looking letter here. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy. It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. No, okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. Congratulations, Makoto. You have been accepted into the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Just kidding. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. I just made a word there. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy, must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. Nice little flashback to the beginning of the game. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
In other words,
That must have been all part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. God, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to record today, and I just keep having this yawn coming to me, and I'm fine. I'm completely fine. But I'm just, it's annoying. That would be a nice, simple solution. It's true. But then, hang on, not him talking anymore. But then, what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What do they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although, I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here. I realize that Makoto was Australian and Byakuya and Kyoko are attempted American. So don't worry, that's not lost on me. It's just, let's embody the main character with my original voice. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... Alright, so, and then the last thing we need to access is the laptop. Again, like I mentioned at the beginning of at the end of last episode, do not click on anything else in this room. Like, with triangle, you can see we have a lot of options. Do not click on anything else. We will deal with that later. And finally, the laptop. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
so
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on the outside world. Going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor, but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Yeah, that yawn is coming back. Sorry. I have to make more episodes. So the reason is because it's bloody hot today. It's feels like 44 degrees apparently, which is I don't know, 100 and something in Fahrenheit. So yeah, and it's sapping all my energy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover any interesting... hang on. Did anyone discover any interesting new anything? Okay, not the way I would have written the sentence, but makes sense.
indeed.
There is a library. And a pool, a freaking pool, and locker rooms filled with exercise equipment. Did I mention a pool? There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
See.
Well, hey, there is no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen.
The warehouse and the bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
Hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourselves to the gills whenever you feel like, haha. That doesn't seem like something Taka would say. Taka, to me, seems like, excuse me. Okay, I had to edit out a yawn. Taka seems like the kind of person that would say, let me make an inventory of everything and then we'll ration everything. But maybe he's realized that the food seems to be infinite.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a effing way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
it wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no, not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You effing
What?
people. Who gives a crap if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse, or whatever they have.
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of crap school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you effing loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seems to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope? Just to turn around and betray that hope? A little bit more Byakuya there. Okay, ding dong bing bong. Let's see what's going on.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do, I guess I'll just go to bed. Alright, so let me just... we get a bit of Monokuma Theatre. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay, not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend, which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard
You see
cutout.
what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
Nope, I still don't get this. Ding dong, bing bong. The next day. Several hours later.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day. Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. He must be referring to yesterday, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. But right now I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Okay, well, we'll have a quick look at the regulation. Usually it's at the end, so I gotta go all the way. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Okay. Cool, let's go to the dining hall, see how much we can get through on this episode, because it'll make the next episode much better. Go to sleep. Dining hall time.
hey Makoto.
Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo.
Nope, still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya's no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the King of Tardiness up and out of bed. King of Tardiness. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough, just be patient.
See.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is? I am thirsty.
Come on.
How the hell is that a problem? Hifumi, would you make me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please. Oh, okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. And a few minutes later... Thank you for waiting. Hifumi reappeared with tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some tea for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to think
I-
about this in a common sense kind of way.
I emphatically decline. You're not my type at all. It's all about the law of causality. Basic instinct, act, and react. Grr. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh,
Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. Is that like a Wilhelm smash? Or crash? What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine we are at a coffee shop, just any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. They then ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I replied, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments! Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. There's that word again. You keep on using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. I went to all that trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even farther? Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch.
And her, like, voice changed. That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
Say what?
Say what? God, okay, your little piggy will bring it right now. I do so love coercion. You were like a totally different person just now.
Shit.
Yeah, crap, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as my enemy. As an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. The dining hall doors flew open, and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But, bad news, everyone. There is a mystery afoot. Huh? What happened? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there?
Think maybe.
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that. He didn't have to say anything else. Everyone has understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
Listen to me.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone. Okay, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just going to keep on hammering that button until I get a response. Very well. Then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, you know, too late. Anyway, we have to just do our best to find Byakuya. So where might Byakuya have gone? Maybe he went to go check out the second floor of the school again. She said, Celeste just says she's thirsty and won't leave until she's not thirsty. Let's go over here and talk to Toko and Hina. Hey Toko, hanging out with Hina, huh?
What's your problem?
What, you got a problem with that? No. Something might have happened, right? Being alone right now might not be safe. So you got scared and decided to stay close to Hina. Guess everyone has a softer side. As long as I'm with the sports idiot, if something does happen, I'm sure she'd jump in without thinking and take the fall. Huh? What? Were you eavesdropping? Awful. You're just awful. Get lost, you stray cat. Wow, Toko is like messed up. Hey Hina, any luck? No, there's no use. I keep banging on his door and nothing. Come on, already open up. Bang, bang, bang. Careful, you're gonna bust the door down hitting it that hard. Relax, this is nothing compared to what Sakura could do. Sakura's really awesome, you know? If she really wanted to, she could tear this door to shreds. Let's see. Well, she's the ultimate martial artist. She might actually be able to do it. I've been knocking long enough. I think I can say for sure he's not here. I think you're right. Okay, I'm gonna go look around for him. Okay, good luck. Alright, so it's not a, it's not a red herring. There's only one place Byakuya could be right now. And I think we all know where that is. He was very interested in the library earlier. Well, he was in the library and actually, he didn't really say much about it. He was just there. That's a good point. I mean, it's not too far-fetched to think that they would be there, but they haven't really done the whole he's super interested thing just yet. So you thought to come here too, huh?
So...
If you think about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday, you can probably guess where he is right now, right? I guess they talked about a little bit that. Huh? What was it Byakuya was interested in again? I don't know, Makoto. Was it the library? And we're ending this episode exactly where we began it. and ended the last episode in front of the library. Alright, so the next set of events is going to be quite lengthy, so I don't know how long it's going to take, but it'll be done at some point in the next episode, and then after that, there's a bit more of interesting stuff coming up. So for now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 18 of Less Platinum Danganronpa 1-2 Reload. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.